and welcome back to Let's Play EarthBound Beginnings. Last time we made it to the swamp from Youngtown, so I think it's called Easter originally. Anyway, off screen, I did some level grinding because we are like way under leveled, but it's actually impossible to be over leveled in this game because it's just really hard. Now, where are we going? You may ask. We are trying to go northeast. This guy is easy, so I'm actually gonna fight him. And I'll immediately regret it, I have a feeling. I don't know, I think a Nintendo can take him out here. Yeah, so that guy's pretty easy to take out, no problem. And a level up. I did not intend that, by the way. That just happened. I was hoping to get to the level 30, but I decided 28 would be a little bit more, air quotes, fair, because the actual recommended level for the end game is like somewhere between 35 and 40, so if I got to like level 30, I'd be kind of overpowered for this point of the game. So I wanted to play a little bit, you know, more conservative. There's one spot at the very end of the game that's actually a really good grinding spot, so we're going to take advantage of that once we get there. But I figure for now, not really worth level grinding. I'm not going to explain why, but you get something that makes level grinding a lot easier. That's all I'm going to say for now. So we should be coming up on a bridge. There we go. So if we go up, we should hit another bridge, and so on. Yes, this is just going to be running away mostly because these enemies are kind of tough, actually. I'm recording this at night, so if I sound quieter than usual, that's why. Okay, so now we need to go this way, and this way. Up, and then... wait, no, down. Yeah, I am using a map because I would be ridiculously lost otherwise, so yes, you will thank me for using a map. So now all we need to do is go straight up. Air quotes, not actually straight up because we have to maneuver around trees, but you know what I mean, like generally going upwards. Where am I? Okay, I know where I am. We went a long stretch without an encounter, and I could really appreciate more of that, to be honest, but we're not gonna get that because EarthBound logic. Didn't work. Well, he healed despite not having taken damage, so that was lucky for us. So we've made it to the next town practically with full health, and before I get into a battle and die from a one-shot. Again, energy robots will self-destruct when you defeat them, so do not fight them. I wish I was exaggerating, but yeah, they deal a ton of damage from the self-destruct, so yeah, be very careful. Over here is a sign. Ellay. So yes, we want to go to Ellay, but not that Ellay. So Ellay, I don't remember what this is called in the Japanese version, so while I'm running from these mooks, I'm gonna Google it. Ellay. So another interesting thing about these enemy, okay. Tried to run anyway, so that worked out. Valentine is the name of this town originally. I don't know why they changed it to LA, of all things. But they did, because I guess you can chalk this up to Nintendo logic, I suppose. So we want to go further left before going up. And yes, I have my reasons. Okay, so this is a nice little town. This is, oh, the guy who owned the tank. You broke my tank. It's my most prized possession. Now you'll have to pay 200. That's actually not as much as I was expecting. I was expecting like 2,000. Cool. So he left. But that's like a concert hall of some sorts. But we can't do anything there. So, what we actually want to do is try to find... not here. Not the police station. We are trying to find the department store, which... truth be told, I have no clue where that is, so... there, department store. Now, I'm not sure where we can actually buy this, not in drugs, obviously, or food. Variety goods? Ticket. Yes. butter knife. Now, I don't know if we need tickets for everyone, so we're just gonna go back out to see if we can actually do the thing. Now, we can actually fight enemies here. I'm actually gonna do a hard save, just to be on the safe side, because I haven't actually saved in a really long time, so I want to be a little bit on the cautious side. I like to be very cautious in games like this, where you can die at a moment's notice from bad RNG. So yeah, I am going to save, definitely, just to be very careful. If I had hit stop, that would have been bad, actually. Would have had to reset the game. So we got a ticket now. Now, where was the other place? Was it near the hospital? No, it was up here? Where was it? Oh, there we go. Lifehouse. Tickets, please. We must have a ticket to get in. So, do I have to use it? Hope you enjoy yourself here. Oh, we can actually move around. Not expect that. Hello, what's in here? What do you have to say? This is my dressing room. Please get out. Okay. What do you have to say? Don't peek in the back room. You'll catch it for sure. Too late. Teddy's parents were killed by mountain creatures. Before that, he was a gentle kid. So who's Teddy? And a girl. Well, I saw your name on your hat. Well, that's not creepy at all. You want to sing too? Okay. Then go ahead and jam, dudes. That was a lot longer than I remember it being. Thank you for your nice song. By the way, you guys beat up on my friends. Wait, excuse me? I'll smash you. Who's the boss? I'll teach him a lesson. Who? What? Excuse me? And cool music again. We actually didn't find any gang members, so that's a little bit weird, but, okay, so we gotta fight him. It wasn't letting me actually move the D-pad, interestingly. It's a one-on-one, apparently. So he's not really hurting us, and we can't really hurt him. So that's a problem, if I say so myself. So here the fight ends. Haha, you're quite a guy. Your name is Ninten. Let's call it a draw then. I seek vengeance for our parents to the mountains. Sure, we'll make a good team. Let's get going? You're there, the one with glasses. You're not so good at fighting, are you? Rest here while I borrow your goods, okay? Yeah, not weird at all. Okay, so now we have our third/fourth party member of Teddy, who is really tough. So that sword we picked up is actually for him. So there. Oh, excuse me? Why can't you carry him? Oh, because of all this stuff. Okay, so he's level 18, so I'm actually gonna go level him up a little bit, and then we'll come back probably at the same spot to try to see where we have to go next. So yeah, be back in a moment. So this is a little bit awkward. I actually didn't level up Teddy at all. His stats are actually really good, even though he's only got like 3600 EXP by default, and he has like 7 level deficit. He's actually a really tough character despite everything. So we're just gonna keep on going along because Teddy's OP as is. I mean, look at that HP, for example. For some reason I have a hard time running from Buffalo. This is actually my 3rd attempt at recording this. 1 attempt was because of Buffalo. Fun fact. Now there are 2 more things that we could show, but it would just be kind of a time waster, so I'm not going to show them. The first is that if you talk to a certain NPC in the club, which would necessitate buying another ticket, you can actually be arrested and you lose your items. So needless to say, we're not going to do that. Second thing, if you buy a bunch of strawberry tofu from the department store and then go to a certain building, you can actually fire yourself off from the roof on a rocket. And doing so takes you to a special place where you can get special items in exchange for the tofu. They're words. They're items, but they're like word items, and there's like swear words and like love words, and they basically don't do anything. So I've elected not to show this process involving the tofu because it just doesn't feel worthwhile. So we're just gonna proceed on to our next objective. For the interest of time, if I'm using that saying correctly. I don't think I am. I don't know why, but my RNG is gone really terrible. Because, yeah, for some reason I cannot run from anything. Okay, this guy. You ever get hurt? Come to my place. I have food, medicine, and a bed you can use. Life up or sleep. What's the difference? Yeah, what is actually the difference? I don't actually know. Do best. I'm trying. We're gonna run from literally everything for the next, like, 2 videos, by the way. Because, we are not ready to deal with this. Yeah, sad, huh? The reason, actually, is that, we got some tough enemies, and we're coming up on a spot that's really good for level grinding, so I don't feel like level grinding now, and just waiting a couple more videos to actually do more level grinding more efficiently. It just doesn't seem like a good use of time, so I'm going to elect to skip encounters for the time being. Now, I'm not entirely sure what to do here. This is a maze kind of area. That's just a lost Starman. Hightail it if I can. Now, there's a lot of good items in this cave, so we're gonna try to capitalize on that if we can. If we can being the operative phrase, because yeah, there's a lot of stuff hidden in here, and I am going to get majorly lost. Fair warning. I'm looking at a map, and I'm trying to make heads or tails of this, and I'm having mixed results. And a million encounters. With Starmen. I think Starmen are the only enemy in here. No, that's wrong. I'll take that back. Actually, no, I want to try this. They apparently only have 100 health, so I want to see how much I can do. That's a lot. Okay, that was a crit, but still. Okay, that's also a crit. But point taken... 1 damage. That's all he took. 1 damage. Hey, but Nintendo got a level up. Pretty cool. Lots of level up stats. Lloyd is missing out on experience, though. That's another reason why I don't really want to do too much without him right now. Because he'll fall behind and kind of be in trouble for the final boss. So I kind of want to keep everyone close in level if I can. Not guaranteeing that I can, but if I can get away with it, I would like to do so. And if I get good RNG and don't hit an enemy every 2 steps, that would also be nice. I was actually doing some research, aka asking someone. This game doesn't have anything comparable to the Sword of Kings, which is the most infamous part of EarthBound, in a lot of ways. So yeah, if you're worried about something like the Sword of Kings from the Starmen, don't, because you don't have to worry about any sort of impossible spawn rates. Okay, cool. I'll take it. G on the map. I'm using Starman.net's map. I've been using their guide for the entire game, by the way. If I haven't actually, I think I said that in like the first episode, but just to reiterate, Starman.net is a big mother fan site. So yeah, they have like the best guide on the internet for these games. So I think they have really good guides for all of them, actually. So yeah, if you need a good guide for this game, I would highly recommend Starman.net. It says it's under construction, I think, somewhere, but I don't know, it's a pretty solid guide nonetheless. Okay, took a lot of damage, so gonna heal. Who has the most psychic power, actually? It's Anna. I should be using her. Yeah, I should definitely be using her instead. By the way, EarthBound is not coming anytime soon because I have a bunch of other projects to get through. I do plan to play the entire trilogy, preferably, but I don't know how I'm gonna capture footage. I could use like OBS, but I don't know if that's gonna run well. I haven't actually tried, so it's kind of a question mark. Mother 3, that is. Okay, you want to go through this right here. Now, this is going to be a long hallway. A long hallway of just nothing. But we want to go through not that cave that we just saw there, but the next one, I think. And go through like an army of encounters in the meantime. Oh boy, this is going to be the fun part. Trying to get items and live. We're gonna get to the very end of the cave and have to end the video. I realized this, and it's gonna be really sad and depressing. I should cut battles, really, but I don't know. I just don't feel like cutting battles because I'm running from everything. It's like I don't feel like it's really obvious why I should just cut out 5 seconds of trying to run. Okay, so go through here. Go through here. Please don't spawn anything. Shoot! right at the end. Shoot, not what I want to do. There we go. If he uses fire again, I'll be mad. Okay, defense sound beta. I can take that. I'll live with that. Longest animation in the world, seemingly. So inside this present is the Hank's bat. Now, I think this is a reference to some famous baseball player, but I don't follow baseball at all, so I don't actually know what this is referring to. I wish I was kidding, but I do not know who this is referring to. I could have sworn I gave him the sword, though that might have been the failed recording, actually. Now there's a weapon for... Oh, I never... Wait. That is the right one. So I need to give Nintendo this bat. And this, I think, is Nintendo's best weapon, if I'm not mistaken. So that's cool. Got his best weapon. Anyway, we are almost at time, actually. So, with that, I think we shall end off here. So, thank you for watching. Wow, critical. And I hope you join me next time for more EarthBound Beginnings.